Look who's out here re-upping their sub like some kind of hero. Look who's out here re-upping their sub like some kind of hero. Praise! I have like a whole checklist of like things to do to prepare for stream. I have a bunch of these checklists. In fact, ADHD tip right out the gate before I even say hello. Holy fucking shit, Sky. I'll get to it in a second. I'll react in a second. I gotta get this thought out first.
The person whose name is on the
Good
screen right
God.
now. And thank you.
I'm gonna hold off on freaking out in just a second. Let me get this across real quick. Make checklists. If you've got ADHD, once you like figure out how to properly do something, like point by point, bullet point, like step by step, how to accomplish the thing, and then like save that somewhere for a reference later on. And like I have a point by point, like you can feel okay about going live on stream as long as you've done all of these things. However, it's missing one thing that I keep forgetting to add, and I should add now that I'm talking about it, but I'm not going to, which is make sure that my mic is in front of my face, which I almost always forget until right before I go on. And then I'm like, oh shit, mic. Hello, everybody. My name is Endeavorance. It is Friday, May 10th. Fuck yeah. And also a year. And what the fuck? Holy shit, Sky. What? Here's your, this is I was scheduling my reaction for later. This is later now, so I'm reacting now. What in the fuck? Holy shit. Thank you so much. 25 gifted subs to the community. That is unbelievable. And thank you so incredibly much. And congratulations to everybody who just got a subscription. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your ad-free experience. Now you get to, now the second that you like tune in to this stream, you get to experience this. You don't have to watch an ad. That's a good deal. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Hype Train is already at level, Hype Train started at level 6 because Sky is a friggin' like, okay. God, I have a lot of things to talk about. Sky, in my mind right now, you are like a demigod, like a bewinged demigod, coming down and just cutting like with your flaming sword, cutting through all of the ads for people.
That's a lot of
Good
subscriptions
fucking
that we
God.
So everyone go thank the person whose name is on the screen right now. And thank you.
Lynn says thank you. Also, Lynn says thank you. Does that help? Did we reach our goal? We did.
Hey, yo.
We super reached the goal. So I guess I gotta go get, here's the problem. I guess we're gonna go get a rose. I guess y'all just got me a rose. And here's the problem, Sky, is that it's wet outside. So the roses are floppy instead of perky. So I'll go get a rose, but it's gonna be floppy. I'll try to find the least flop. What the fuck, Renister? With 5 gifted subs. All right, let's roll. Okay, just to be clear, these like extra points, they're being recorded. We're not gonna lose these points. But I'm gonna go get a wet floppy rose. Before we do that, let's see what the next stream goal is. Signed merch giveaway. So when we finish this one up, we will do a raffle for signed merch to go to somebody. So,
Hey, yo.
taking a sip of my tea, I'm gonna go get the rose. Also, the tea today is it's also from Many Worlds Tavern. If you want to get your own tea to have during our tea time streams, I recommend getting it from Many Worlds Tavern, which I have partnered with. You can get 10% off of your order if you use that link. This is their masala chai. It is really good. It's really good. The only thing is that I wasn't expecting, and like this is just my inexperience with chai. I'm gonna get the rose in a second. This is my inexperience with chai, which is I was not aware that it's like a fine powder, and I had to like strain it multiple times lest there be just tons and tons of powder in there. I'm gonna go get the thing. Sky, thank you. Renister, thank you. Tree with the resub. Jinx Nix with the resub. 10 months, 8 months, respectively. All right. I'm gonna go get a rose. I'll be right back, y'all. Have you ever tried blooming flower tea? Is that the thing where it's like a whole flower and you put it in the tea and it like the flower itself like opens up? That stuff sounds really cool. I'll be right back. I'm not even gonna put the be right back screen on. I'm just gonna be right back. Watch. Can you keep an eye on Flynn? Can we if you can keep an eye on the dog while I'm gone, I'd appreciate it. All right. There's the dog. If you could keep an eye on the dog, I'd appreciate that. Okay, thank you. Stay here, bud. I'll be right back. Stay here.
Father Hell. That's rough, buddy.
Who's a good boy? Did you keep an eye on chat for me? Okay. So, I got a flower. This is the most rosy one that I could find.
Someone gifted subscription.
Sky with 2 more subs for a 25. Good God.
Hey,
Mo with 5 subs.
Thank you.
What is going on? Why is this happening? I'm just standing and holding a flower.
What the? That's okay. Okay, that's a lot of subscriptions that you just gifted. So everyone, go thank the person whose name is on the screen right now.
Look who's out here re-upping their sub like some
kind of hero. Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that.
I had a goal for the week, 100 in a week. That is absurd. Oh my God. Zandia Space says, yo, thank you. I was not watching the stream, but I appreciate it. Here you go. This rose is for you. Hello, you who is watching this. This rose is for you. I got it for you. I hope you like it, because if you don't, I'm gonna be heartbroken. And when I'm heartbroken, I do things that I can't explain. I do unreasonable, unthinkable things. I do things that are illegal in most parts of the world. I do things that you won't want me to do.
Father Hell.
And so I hope that you like this rose, because I got it for you. Okay, let's see. Where do I put it? It's very wet is the problem. It's like super wet because it rained outside. So, what if I don't know what to do with it. It's dripping. Oh my God. Okay, Kaz, thank you for the gifted sub. Kens, thank you for the resubs. 6 months. Hi to you as well. Sky with an ungodly amount of gifted subs. Mo with the 5 gifted subs. Unbelievable. And I haven't even gotten a chance. I haven't had a moment to actually say hello to my rose. Okay, I haven't actually had a chance to say hi to everybody. Bye, Milo says, I gotta finish my workout. I'll hop back on when I get home. Y'all have fun. Take care, Milo. Shred them gains. All right. Who is here? Hello to Sky. Hello, Dante. Hello, and goodbye, Milo. Hello, Inky. Hello, Renister. Hello, Christoph. Dan. Hello, Names Bond. Hello, Robin. Hello, Shard. Hello, Tomato. Hello, Jazz. Hello, Tree. Hello, Jinxnix Crimson, who also just gifted 10 subs. Holy fucking what? Young Yobster. Hello. Zuzu. Hello. Kaz. Hello. Mo. Hello. And Zandia. Hello. Why? Crimson. Y'all, this tea is so good. This tea is very good. Mo says, Dev, I named one of my plants after you. It's a delphinium. Its name is Saint Endeavorance, and its domain is Twilight and Consensual Hugs. Aw, I appreciate that. Thank you. Dante says, I've missed you, Dev. It's been a while. Hello to you as well. I have missed you as well. Jay Potato. Hello, hello. What's going on? Welcome in. Always consensual. Always, always. We like consent here. Consent is good. Hello, Sagix. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. I feel like, who's the, I need the, what is it? What's the Sailor Moon guy? Is it Sailor Moon? It's like Mask Rose. He's just like 2 words, right? It's like Mask, I think it's Mask Rose or Rose Cape. I should have watched more Sailor Moon. James from Team Rocket, that works too. But there's the guy. Who's the guy? God, this is gonna. The problem is I'm holding a rose, and so I can't type. Let's just go ahead and ow. Ow. I didn't take any thorns off. All right, so. The gay guy from Persona? I don't think so. Anyone want to help beat the hype train record? Wait, what level are we at? Hold on. I need to answer so many questions for my own dang self right now. For example, we are about to beat the last hype train record, apparently, but it's not telling me what level we're at. Just that we're about, 9. Okay. There's thorns utility goes, yeah, the problem is there's thorns, and I haven't removed them, and they're currently scraping the side of my face.
Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that.
Ow. Tomato with 5 gifted subs. 9 working on 10. I super appreciate it, and also,
hey, someone
good lord, Mo with 5 gifts. Mo, weren't you gonna go work out? Wait, no, Milo was gonna go work out. It's not fair. There's a Milo and a Mo, and your names both start with M and end with O. I mean, I guess one of them has 2 syllables, one of them has 1. Whatever. Thank you. And who's the guy? Rose guy. Rose guy from Sailor Moon. Tuxedo Mask. Tuxedo Mask. Doesn't he have a rose? I thought he had a rose. Maybe he doesn't have a rose.
Hey,
but I'm thinking of Tuxedo Mask. And also level 10 hype train. Hype. Anyway, this is me, canonically. It looks just like me. Inky with a gifted sub. Name the rose Diana. I don't know if we need to name the rose, because it's probably not going to exist for much longer because I cut it. But I'm gonna go put it somewhere instead of holding it now so I can conduct my stream. Because it turns out, it's kind of hard to do things when you're holding a rose. So, we'll go put it with the other plants as sort of like inspiration for them to behave. Because otherwise, this is gonna happen. There we go. It's back there. That works. All right, let's see this. Let's see this rose or this flower that was named after me. Let's put into the dev streams channel. Oh, I'm beautiful. What? Hold on. I am drop dead gorgeous. Let me put that up in the old. Look at that. Damn. Very pretty. I make a good flower. Well done, me. We should stay all stream. Yeah, I'll leave them there for a while.
Amazing.
Fits the Astro Campgrounds. There's the other photo too, but it's not as close up of a shot. So I'm gonna keep it as the fleurs. That's rad. I like that. I like that. I like that, and I like consent. We like consent. The reason that I keep saying we like consent is because it's important and good. That's all. Okay, I have a lot of things to talk about today. I actually, for once, have quite a bit on the stream topics like list that I've got going on. Not the least of which is, and this is actually one of the talking points. I was trying, y'all. I was trying. I was really trying. I was hoping to have a agenda like overlay thing and a poll, like a built-in polling system for my stream overlay before today's stream. Neither of which happened. I also attempted to fix the fact that there's no ball icon. That didn't work either. However, in theory, the ball will be, I made it so that the ball will disappear. Like, if you hold on to the ball for too long without passing it, it'll get antsy and reset itself. So hopefully that works. We'll see. I have no idea. Didn't test it. Wrote that code like 5 minutes before going live. Hydrate, please. I'll get to it. I was in the middle of a sentence when it was redeemed. I want to finish my thought before getting to the redeems. I promise that I will get to it.
Hey, focus.
I'm literally focused. I'm as focused as I can be. Maybe. That's not true in the slightest. That has never been true. Okay. So I'm hoping that if everything is good on what I have like half written for polls, that we'll have it ready by Monday. We'll see. That would be cool. Because I want to do more interactivity in general, and like I hate the current, I don't like having to like put up a straw poll or use Twitch's polls, which break half the time. And so the idea is just going to be I can start a poll, and then y'all are able to vote using an exclamation point vote command, and then it just is going to show the results and whatnot. It'll be a lot more flexible, a lot easier, and I'll be able to like integrate it into stuff. So that'll be cool. And yeah, look forward to some more fun stuff. We'll be able to do like ad hoc, really lightweight, quick community polls and thoughts on stuff. So Hype Train has ended at level 11. I'm going to give a quick speech because that is significant. Holy shit. This is my speech is that I'm speechless, I think. And it's the consistency at which y'all remind me how much you like this space and appreciate what I am doing here is so humbling. It's so humbling, and it's very bizarre to like be in a place where I am looking forward to doing what I am doing, and I know that other people are looking forward to me doing what I am doing as well. And like that is so incredibly gratifying and encouraging and just wonderful. So thank you so much. What is this bleed purple HD emote that's not working? We should fix that. Is it just bleed purple is the account? Oh well. I don't know why that one's not working on my thing. Oh, it's the Twitch ones from the Hype Train. Got it. Well, I don't know how to make that work, so oh well. I'll figure that out later. That's an interesting thing, though. I'm gonna make a note for that, or a task for that. Figure out how to make Hype Train emotes work in overlay. Okay, so we're gonna ride the roller coaster, and then I've got a ton of stuff to talk about, and then we're gonna play some Hades later. Hades 1, not 2. I'm gonna talk about that too. We've got a lot to talk about. Let's ride the roller coaster. Please keep your hands, feet, ears, eyes, head, shoulders, knees, and toes in the vehicle at all times as we ride.
Sounds like rebellion propaganda to me. Hell yeah. What's up? Okay, so. First things first, and this is, I think, the most important, which is, if you didn't see my video that I put up yesterday, I think. Time is an illusion. I have settled on a GoFundMe to support a family in Gaza. There is a project called Operation Olive Branch that is a really incredible volunteer-run project that is organizing GoFundMes and just like charitable campaigns at large for people who are trapped in Gaza. They are vetted, they are managed, they are handled, and it ranges from just getting people basic resources like food and a blanket to getting them out and to safety and reuniting them with family in other countries and just helping them restore their lives. Pass the Hat, it is not through Pass the Hat. It is, I was just on my own volition going through Operation Olive Branch campaigns, and I was digging through their spreadsheet. In fact, let me go ahead and pull that up. I was digging through their spreadsheet, which is incredible. And I was looking for campaigns that didn't get as much attention as others, or like weren't anywhere near being fulfilled compared to others. So first of all, there is now an !Gaza command, which will give you a quick link to that campaign. If you would like to donate, that would be amazing. Let me pull all of this up. So first of all, here's the campaign. And what I'm very, very, very proud of is the fact that this was at like around 2,800, I think, or closer to $3,000 when we started. And I posted the video yesterday, and it had very few donations. Since then, we've got 26 more donations recently, which is incredible. This has gone up. I donated £1,000 myself, which that comes out to like 1,200-ish USD. And that is money that has come from videos that I have posted about Gaza. I don't feel comfortable keeping money made from videos talking about this when these are the people who I'm talking about and they need the resources. So if you would like to donate, that would be incredible. This family has gone through it. I don't honestly want to go through too much of the, hold on, I should clear the image. I don't want to go through too much of the actual post. It is a little triggering. If you want to go through and see pictures for yourself and see what this family has gone through, I encourage you to do so. But I'm not gonna subject you to that. So there's that. But Operation Olive Branch. Cryptid says, hey, I want to say thank you for restoring my faith in humanity. I appreciate that. The people who should be restoring your faith in humanity are the people who are actually organizing Operation Olive Branch. I want to be super, super, super abundantly clear. I'm not a hero. I am not special. I am doing the bare minimum. This is the bare minimum. And like, that doesn't mean that if you're not doing something, that you're doing something wrong. I'm saying as a person who is in a position where people look to me to like be informed about things or influenced or whatever, like the least I could do is look at this incredible work that other people have done, click on a link and say, hey y'all, look at this. So like, I appreciate it, and also make sure that the people who are doing this hear that as well. Like send even just an email that's just like, y'all are doing amazing work, thank you. That's all it takes. So there's this thing, if you just search Operation Olive Branch, you will find this spreadsheet, and I'll send this into chat as well. This spreadsheet is intense, but the short version of it is there's just a ton of information on here, a ton of links to everything, but really you can just go to any of these tabs down at the bottom, and you can scroll through all of the current ongoing campaigns, and they have it by different like sort of qualifiers. So like this is all the campaigns for families who also are dealing with medical issues or disabilities. Here is one for people who are Gazan members of the press who are trying to both cover things and also be safe. So you can kind of pick exactly what you're looking for if you want to support some specific thing. If you find something that actually resonates with you very well, you can read all of their stories and you can pop in and donate. But what I was doing was going through and looking at the percent of the goal that's been reached for these families. And I saw there's a bunch of them, especially the ones at the top where everybody's seeing the ones that are at the top. They're doing pretty well. They are getting filled, which is amazing. That's really, really good. But there are others that are like this one. Oh, that's vacant. There are others like this one's at 22% complete. This one's at 11. The one that I ended up picking is one that was 3% complete when I started it. I don't know where it's at now. Here's one that's 1% complete. So, long story short, there's really amazing people out there working constantly to help connect people with those in need in Gaza. And if this community can help even one family, that is something that we should all be collectively proud of. James Bond says your bare minimum is still inspirational. Zandia says, thank you, Dev. It's too early in the day to cry already. Gendarian says, free Palestine. I agree. Also, hello. Inky says, Dev, you took the time to make sure you were finding a family that wasn't getting as much help. You're changing their lives. That's still huge. You're using your platform for good. I hope so. It's very weird. Like I the last thing I want is just for it to come across as like this is about me, you know. And it's very. I understand that you're just trying to say thank you for doing this when other people aren't. It's still very strange because like the last thing that I want is for any notion of me making this about me. Cryptid says, oh, they are too, but it was nice seeing someone I look up to do something and not just pay lip service. I'm also thanking people like Aaron and the Olive Branch people. Great, wonderful. I know somebody, somebody comment. There's several comments on my video about picking a fundraiser, donating money to it, and asking people to donate to it and linking to it on my website. I got multiple people being like, "You really need to go talk to insert other person here who is doing their own variant of this," and I'm like, "Why? I'm actively." I'm actively doing it. I don't understand what you're asking of me here. They're like, you should really look into adopting a family from blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, that's literally what I'm doing in this video, though. Like, I don't have that much bandwidth and I don't have that much reach, and I'd rather stick to one thing rather than be like, hey, people in my community, here's like 9 options to choose from. So, yeah. I'm probably not going to go into one of those other projects. I'm probably just going to stick with Olive Branch and pulling stuff out from there. But yeah, if you have the means, donating there is good. We aren't making it about you. It's about all of us, and we're saying thanks for being here with us. Well, that helps. That really, really does help. Sky says, can someone help me with converting to USD? Like converting pounds to USD? It's like 1.3 times right now-ish. I think I donated 1,000 British pounds, and the charge to my account came out to like 1,200 and change. So I would just round it up and say 1.3x. Olive Branch is excellent. When you're on TikTok, Ali Ramadan is an excellent place to sit and watch and hear stories and such. Absolutely. Absolutely.
On that subject, and I promise that things are going to get a lot more upbeat from here. But on the subject of like TikTok and videos and Gaza and so on and so forth, there's something strange that I'm seeing a lot of, and I don't know if other people are seeing this, as in people who are not creators are seeing this. I know other creators are probably seeing this, but there's a lot right now of people trying to help spread videos by engaging with them, by just like writing meaningless comments, trying to trick the algorithm into boosting that video by thinking that there's good, realistic comments on that video. And it is deeply dystopian to me. Not in a, I know that it's coming from a place of people are trying to do good. I know that people are trying to use whatever means they have available to spread information further in this complete black box of a mechanism that we all use called TikTok. But what's very, very strange is getting like dozens or hundreds of comments from people saying like, I'm writing words so the algorithm thinks I like this. And like, that's all of the comments that I'm getting on my videos recently. It's just comments acknowledging that it is a vapid comment that exists solely for engagement. And it's very dystopian. Hannah! Hello! Hannah says incredibly dystopian. Yes, absolutely. And also, everyone, go follow Hannah, who is incredible and plays D&D and also is amazing. Welcome on in, Hannah. But yeah, like the comment stuff is very strange. I get a lot of people saying like, I'm writing 9 words because the algorithm requires that many. Or like, I see people debate about what criteria you need to have in your comment in order for it to be better for the algorithm. I've seen people get into a heated argument over that. Like, it's like the current phenomenon on all of this is just people trying to figure out, or people think that there's a secret sauce to making the algorithm happy by way of comment. Like 5 words, 9 words. One person was like, you got to make sure you've got like a letter and a number if you want to have, and you got to have punctuation, or like your comment will do more if it's properly formatted. I don't know what is real and what is not, but it is very strange that the vast majority of my comments right now are just essentially fake, but not. Like they're real. They are like real people doing bot comments. It's very strange. Sir Pfeffers, hello, hello, hello. Hey, do you all want to see my feet? Because I just remembered that I intended to show you this. Is not. I've got. Well, let me. Okay, here's the. Welcome to my feet stream. Let me switch to the foot cam. Because today my socks are Flynn. So that's really good. And in case you were wondering what my socks were, they are Flynn. So that's good. I completely forgot that I even have these. It's very, very, very good. I think my stream thing broke. We're back. We should be good now. In theory. One would hope. All right, so I didn't see anyone's reactions. My stream system broke while I was doing that gag, and so I didn't see any of your reactions. I thought you all just went completely silent, and I was very confused. So let's see. A lot of excuse me, a lot of oop.
I didn't realize this is the content you make. Oh, very, very, very good. Summary, grippers. Broke the internet with them feet. Scared you were actually going to do it? No, trust me. Okay, good. Yeah, we're back. We actually have your chats now. Put Vernon up for Fef. Oh, of course, I will. Momentarily. But, I was like, why test the Twitch TOS? I specifically... Here's what happened. I went to go walk out to my studio. I realized that my grippers were out. I realized I was not wearing socks. And so I ran back to my dresser. I opened it up, and the first socks that were looking back at me were the Flint socks. So. Bev says, dog, I almost called you thinking you didn't know. I panicked. I'm not gonna show my feet on stream. That is not happening. I specifically went and got socks to cover up my feet because the world is fucked. And the very normal objects on the bottom of our bodies that we use to walk can't be shown on the internet for reasons. So, hello, I am Latina 1996. I bet I know your general ethnicity. Are you Caucasian? When the foot stank bad. The foot stank is so bad that you can't even show it on stream. There was something I was going to respond to. And Gina's here? Good Lord. Everyone's here. Gina's here. Pfeffer's here. Hannah's here. Sylvie's here. Wow. Hey, everyone. Oh, hey, Gina. Gina, you need to see it too. I just showed everyone my feet. Here, we'll do it again because I've got Flynn socks on. Look at that. It's Flynn socks. It's so good. And it's just wonderful. And there's a Flynn too. There's also the actual Flynn. Amazing. Is there too. So that's great. That's great. But I love socks. I do want to get more fun socks. I think what I'm going to be doing for the summer, since I'm going to be having socks on my feet in the summertime when it's warm, I'm going to get a bunch of like thin but fun pattern socks. That'll be good. Need to know how to get my dogs on my socks. I'm pretty sure it's just like a service. It was a Christmas gift. I'm fairly certain that it's just like a service, like dog socks. Like you could, like it's divvy up? No. There's like a get your dog on socks. Custom socks with my dog on it. Okay, must be this. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah. So, yeah, you can come here. You can choose how many faces you want. 1 face, 2 face, or 3 faces. Upload your photos, choose a color. And then, yeah, divvyupsocks.com, apparently. This is not endorsed. This is simply dog socks. So, this is not an endorsement. All right. Talked about the family fundraiser. Talked about how comments are getting dystopian as all hell on TikTok because everyone's just like trying to engage with the algorithm for the sake of engagement. So let's move on to something that is completely different from all of that, which is I finally beat Baldur's Gate 3 last night. I finally did it with my ridiculously hot silver dragonborn, a Circle of Land druid, which I've never done before. I've barely played druid and I've never done Circle of Land because imagine picking Circle of Land. But that's what I did. And it actually ended up being pretty damn good. I will say, like, I'll start off by talking about non-spoilery things, and then I'll put up the hand of spoilers for any kind of things I need to talk about there. But for non-spoilery stuff, just from like a D&D perspective, the Circle of Land Druid ended up being a really good face, like a really good, like main character, a really good Tav, right? The people that I rolled with were Astarion, Gale, and Will. So like if you haven't heard about this run, it was a boys only run. I literally killed Lae'zel when she did that thing where she like held a knife to my neck. Hopefully that's not a spoiler. It's like 10 minutes into the game. I killed her. And I also drove off Shadowheart and everyone else. The only people in my camp were Astarion, Will, and Gale. And so the four of us had boys' night every night. And I also specifically gave them all fun hats. So specifically my boys wearing hats. It was a good time. I was a Silver Dragonborn druid named Snow. I was all frosty, and I also barely wore shirts because my pecs were just too damn big. And it was a good time. Circle of Land Druid gets you like all those extra spells, right? Like you get like tons and tons and tons of spell casting. And I basically was just an all-around support caster, while Astarion was my, I made him a assassin, which was honestly, like genuinely, I would kind of not recommend it. Maybe I fucked up the build, but I classed Astarion into an assassin rogue, and he was really, really good when he did a crit. He would just like crit someone's entire health bar, but every turn it was like he can do one thing, which is maybe crit. So it was mid. I have a different game that I'm playing, and my Astarion in that game is just like significantly better. Will, I reclassed Will into a fighter. And when I tell you that man went from dead weight on my team to the reason that I was able to beat the game the way that I did was outrageous. My boy was out here having 9 attacks, sometimes 10 attacks per turn. It was outrageous. And he's just like sitting here with a great sword, just slice, slice, slice. That's a nice health bar. Slice, slice. There is, in Act 3, there's a ton of bosses. Hopefully that's not considered a spoiler. Basically, every major plot point comes to a head at the end of the game. Dodoy. So there's like a ton of boss fights in Act 3. I killed one of the main boss, not the final boss, but one of the main bosses of the game before they had a turn because of Will. Like I think Gale did like a single fireball at them, and then Will rolled up and took out the rest of their health bar in one turn. Sylvie, to answer your question, oh my God. So classing Will into a fighter was an incredibly good choice. I also gave him, he was just stacked to all hell. So he was wearing like ridiculously powerful armor. His AC was 25, I think, at the end of the game. Like I said, 10 attacks. If I had all 3 of his actions plus, he got like a bonus action because I had him do great weapon mastery. So if he got a crit or a kill, he got a bonus action attack. And also he had that thing where if he gets a kill, he gets an automatic crit on his next attack. So like there's a fight near the end of the game-ish. Hopefully this is still not a spoiler. Just a lot of monsters. Just a big, you're approaching the finale fight. And Will killed 9 people in one turn. Not with a big AoE spell, just with individual attacks. He would kill someone, which would give him an automatic crit on another person, and he would just kill someone, crit someone, crit someone, crit. It was wild! Out of control. So yeah, class Will to a fighter is what I'm trying to say. Also, fighters are just broken. As a DM, I hate DMing for fighters, because it's like, all right, time for the fighter's turn in combat. Everyone else can leave the table. Please come back in like 2 to 3 hours, and we'll be done with this turn. But to do it in Baldur's Gate was nice. Gina says, assassinate in BG3 doesn't work how it should in rules as written. Really? I guess I haven't really looked too much into like the differences there. Cryptid says, isn't Assassin the one cross-classed with Monk to make it OP though? Or everyone cross-classed with Monk to make it OP. That does make sense. I could see taking Assassin Rogue plus Monk, which would be busted. Tree says, Dev, have you done Dirge yet? And if not, will you stream it? I am currently running Dirge on a separate run. But I do think I will stream a Baldur's Gate run at some point. I will probably try to stream a solo run, which is a bad idea. It's not a run I intend to beat. It's not a run I intend to get very far in, but I want to run a like complete solo, like a drive everyone else off run. So I might stream that. Theft says, may I get your opinion on a D&D hot take? Absolutely. I love strongly holding weak opinions. Cotton says, have you played Hades 2 at all yet? I have not. I'm kind of deciding whether or not I want to touch it until it's out for realsies. I have some friends who are playing it right now, and it's nothing but amazing feedback so far, except for like the balance is out of whack. So maybe. I'm gonna be playing Hades 1 later on. Hello, Nix. How's it going? Mo says, I'm trying to tag you in the Vernon build. Oh, okay. Let me get that photo of Vernon up real quick, just so Fef can see. Although I think I might have shown this last time. Copy link. In all of his glory. Beautiful man. Okay, let's see. Spoiler stuff for D&D, or for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna put up the hand of spoilers. I'm going to spoil the very, very ending of like what I got for Baldur's Gate. Specifically, I'll probably talk about a Gale thing that happened for me. So, hand of spoilers. I'm going to keep this hand up as long as I am talking about spoilers. I will put it down when I am done talking about spoilers. This will not take very, very long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here come spoilers for the end of Baldur's Gate 3. So I had Gale in my party, and my whole thing was like, Gale was my pet wizard. Like he was my good boy, basically. He was essentially my pet human, and I wanted nothing but for him to be successful. Ultimately, what that turned into was me siding with him during his beef with Mystra, his former lover and also the god of magic. She did him dirty, in my opinion, and so I was like, Gale, you should get yourself the crown of Karsus and become a god. So I encouraged Gale to seek out the horrifying crown that is the thing that essentially lets the big bad evil guy be the big bad evil guy in BG3. So I let him get the crown. And then at the post-game thing where Withers like calls you all back together 6 months later and you get to get everybody's like epilogue and whatnot, Gale became a god. He did it. My boy did it. I have seen another Gale ending where he becomes a fucking college professor and he's like, my students are unruly. In mine, he literally ascended to godhood. His skin was silver and he just like is a god now. So I'm gonna put my hand down. That's the end of that. Cryptid says, reward idea. Get you a glove with spoiler on the palm for when you gotta do a spoiler talk. That's a great idea. I'm gonna write that down. Reward idea. Spoiler glove. Register says, gotta go to work, Dev. Hope the rest of the stream is great. Take care. Be well. I hope your work is as approachably easy as possible. Fef says, Grasslands druids are better at roguing than rogues. The only thing they don't get is sneak attack. Bonus points if you go goblin with the urchin background. They are insane. Who doesn't want a +10, +15 stealth bonus on an invisible octopus?
I'm not familiar with Grasslands Druids though, is the problem here. I don't know if I can properly respond to your assertion here. 5e Grasslands Druid. Druid is like, I think, my biggest blind spot. In D and D. Where's grass? Gets sea invisibility, pass without trace, daylight, haste, divination, freedom of movement, dream, and insect plague. Huh. That's pretty good. Although, desert, blur, silence, protection from energy, hallucinatory terrain, fuck yes. Okay, but desert though. Scratch the glove, get a snappy fan instead from Robin. Oh, fuck yes. I do like the snappy fan idea. How long have you had your hand down from spoilers? Like a minute or two. Bye-bye, Jazz. So, ultimately, Baldur's Gate 3. Overall thoughts. Amazing. Holy shit. Holy God. It is so good. There are definitely some criticisms I can give it. Those criticisms don't really take away from the feat of like engineering that this game is. It's buggy as hell. Especially the longer into the game you go, the more the game starts to like really slow down. Especially towards the end of the game, it's like you get into some combats where it's like you just swipe your sword at somebody and the game's like, hold on, I gotta think about that. Okay, here's the damage now. Like it's a little strange, and that gets a little irritating sometimes. My main criticism of the game, and I'm sure this can be fixed with a mod. My main criticism of the game is fucking the dice roll UI. Every time that you go to roll dice to make a check, and it pulls up that screen, and it's like, okay, roll the die. Like that screen is so laggy, and I don't know why. There really should be a like quick roll option. If there is, and I just missed it, then I'm mad, because I like half of my playtime is waiting for that screen to clear out. Like it'll roll the die, and again it'll like roll and it'll show me the result, and then it'll sit there and think for a while before moving forward. I just want to like install a mod that just rolls instantly, you know? Apply all of my bonuses and roll. That's all I want. All of my bonuses that don't cost spell slots. Ah. Okay, well, so Sylvie redeemed Dev Roll's dice. And so here's the thing. I dropped a D20 just now because I was futzing with it as like a fidget toy, and I just dropped it. Sylvie, that's your roll. So you got, let's see. No, you cheater. Oh, I rolled a die. Hold on. I'm going to show you it. Ugh. You got a 2, Sylvie. You got a 2. It wasn't a 1, but it is a 2. Oh, it's not a 2. It's a literal 9. I just couldn't read it. I'm gonna give you a 90. Because that's my fault. Let's see. Hydrate? I can do that. Let's see. Gina says, my first D&D/TTRPG character ever was a Circle of the Shepherd Forest Druid. Circle of the Shepherd? God, I know nothing about druids. Like, truly nothing. Now I gotta look up Circle of the Shepherd. This is... Welcome to the Dev Learns About Druids stream. Circle of the Shepherd. Excuse me. Oh, it's Xanathar's. Okay. You get a spirit totem. You get at 6th level the beasts and fae that you conjure. Okay, are we a conjure or a conjure kind of stream? The beasts and fae that you make appear are more resilient than usual. The creature that appears has more hit points than it usually would, and damage from its natural weapons is considered magical. That's actually rad. At level 10, you get a Spirit Guardian. When a beast or fae that you summon or create with a spell ends its turn in your aura, that creature regains hit points equal to half your druid level. So wow. So you're just rolling around summoning stronger creatures and keeping them alive. That's actually sick. That 14th level feature. Wait, oh shit, I missed it. What does it do? Oh god. Circle of the Shepherd 5e. Ooh. Honeybee rolled a 17. If you drop to 0, you get spirit animals that protect your body. That's so sick. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That is rad. Faithful Summons is dope. Beth says, oh, I totally forgot, but I love Vernon. I want to frolic with them. 10 out of 10. I'm seeing conjure. Okay, so we're a conjure kind of place, not a conjure kind of place. So I saw people say they want to see me. Okay, yeah. Cryptid says, I still need to see Dev in a Dimension 20 game, though. And Mo says, Dev and Abria would break my world. Dev and Abria would break my world, too. Because Abria is my world. That's creepy. Abria is amazing. I adore the way that she runs her tables, and her campaigns are just phenomenal. I can do nothing but sing her praises. Manifesting Dev Abria collab. Dev Abria and Brennan. Y'all are lumping. Here's the thing. I appreciate it. And also, they're performing at Madison Square Garden. I feel like there's a slightly different echelon here. But, you know, I would like to think that if I had a chance to hang out with Abria and Brennan, they'd probably think I was okay. Gina says, okay, I've got clients, gotta go. Bye, Gina. You are incredible. Oh, bye, it's Gina. Abria is an absolute treasure. She really is. Robin says, wait. Vernon being supportive of his trans child reminded me of David Tennant, which reminded me there's a new Doctor Who tonight. Okay. A bunch of mental leaps. I've had a few of those recently. Mo says, me too. I feel like I can say it here. Abria greater than Brennan. I think they're just very different people. Like, they're very different approaches to DMing. And Abria, I think, has the visceral depictions of, like, scenarios down. Like, her descriptors, her... The energy that she brings to a given table when she's describing a tense scenario, she can do tense so well. Brennan is obviously, the voices very, very, very good. The excitement, the hype, and the sound effects are all very lovely. Very, very lovely. It's hard to say which one is better. I don't think that there is much of a better, but yeah, I don't think it's a matter of better. I think it's a matter of what you're looking for and what, like, who you would want in what scenario. Pneumatic Expert says, unfortunately, I can't stay long. I got to take care of the apartment, but it was nice to stop by for a few minutes. Love you all. But bye, Pneumatic Expert. I'm going to unsprout you also. Cryptid says, Brennan is the new Monty Cook when it comes to trying to kill his players. Don't at me. Okay, bye. Crimson says, so Dev, question, who was your key inspiration to becoming an artist? Or refuse to call them content creators now? That's very sweet that you don't want to call them content creators. I feel very weird about the word content creator. I don't like the notion of the word content as much as it's actually useful. But I don't really have one. Maybe I would say some intersection, and this is going to be obvious, but some intersection of the McElroy brothers, Brian David Gilbert, and I had a third one, but I don't remember it. So that's pretty much all I got. Like, I didn't really have, it wasn't like, I wasn't modeling myself after anyone, and I wasn't inspired to do content from someone in particular. It was more, I always wanted to do like making things. I always liked making things. I always liked making entertainment, like entertaining things. And I've said this before, I was working on a video game for like 6 years prior to doing content. And the whole purpose of that was I wanted to make a thing that people could engage with and enjoy. And when I started just casually doing content stuff, I found a feedback loop that was scratching a good itch. And I was getting people saying, you are making me happy, or like, this made me smile. And I was like, oh, hey, that's the thing I'm trying to do. And it doesn't require me to invest like tens of thousands of dollars of my money and 6 years of my life to get to that point. So I pivoted, and now I'm doing content stuff, and now we're here. Theft says, I just say I'm in the entertainment business. I sometimes say I do online entertainment, and that sounds worse. Because then everyone just starts assuming that that they can find a particular link somewhere. Not that that's a bad thing, but like, it makes for an awkward conversation when people start making assumptions like that. Not as people, but as performers. I feel like I need to make that clear. I don't think I can really pick. I don't think I want to pick a favorite. I don't really do favorites, I guess. I really don't think I could answer the question of who do you prefer between Abria and Brennan. Like, I don't think that there's an answer that I can give that would matter, or that I would feel good about. Dante says, where are you guys watching Brennan being a DM? Dimension 20 on Dropout. That he is almost always the DM. Robin says, I got to see the McElroys play live with Abria. It was fantastic. That sounds amazing. I got to see them play live. I've seen them a bunch of times live for both Adventure Zone and Mabim Bam. But their Adventure Zone live show was the first time that I was introduced to the incredible tabletop game, Oh Dang, Bigfoot Stole My Car with my friend's birthday present inside, which is a wonderful game. That is exactly what it sounds like. And it was a good time. Also, if you aren't listening to Rotating Heroes Pod, you're missing out. Zach is just incredible. Is it Zach Oyama? I like him a lot too. Honeybee says, I work in a medical lab and I like to tell people I drink the piss. Oh no. I've got a buddy who works in like shipping and receiving logistics for like biohazard samples. So like blood and shit and piss. So he like literally manages a database of shit. Hey, focus. I don't know if we've moved on from the subject, but the term content creator went in a different direction when OnlyFans was created, says Sky. I mean, yeah, but like, to be clear, adult content is still content. Like, an adult content creator is still a content creator through and through. Like, they're not, it's no different. Yeah, the main difference is the type of content that you are doing, but
There's not really much of a difference there. The main thing is it became culturally normalized to engage with that content. I think that's the big pivot. People have always been making adult content. It's just now there's like mechanisms for engaging in it. Sylvie says, oh, Jesus Christ, Sky has gifted 100 gifts. Yeah, it's outrageous. It's mind-boggling. Thank you. Jay Potato says, I'm an accountant, and I get asked if accountant or accountant and never answered. Gotta leave them guessing. I'm actually mutuals with a person who is both a literal accountant and an internet accountant at the same time. So that gets nice and confusing for them. Namespawn says, I think Parasocial went to another level with adult content. Absolutely. 100%. It got dangerous for a while, and it's still pretty dangerous. Parasocial relationships are something that I'm still learning how to navigate. Robin says, do people actually pay money for foot pics? I gotta get a pedicure. People do. People definitely do. Content creators that you know of get approached frequently. And like we all talk about it. Whenever we get that, it's funny to share the ways that people approach us. Yeah. So that's I recently was approached. This happens not infrequently. It happens a lot more to the femme content creators, but I was recently approached for a like sugar mommy situation. Lots of sugar daddies will roll up into the DMs of femme content creators, being like, "Hey, do you want $5,000 a month in exchange? Like, I get to call you or something whenever." Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. Hello. Hello, Iraq. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you. Mo says, I'm not even a content creator in any sense, and I've been asked for unlaundered clothing. Good God. Coffee Mom wants me to hydrate. There you go. Okay. So we talked about Baldur's Gate, my thoughts. I don't think I actually finished all of my thoughts on that. Let me wrap up my thoughts on Baldur's Gate. Really, really good game. I can't stop making new saves and new ideas for characters, and I really want to run through so much. I am very impressed at the amount of like conditional dialogue. Like an unbelievable amount of conditional dialogue. Like Hades has a lot, Baldur's Gate has even more somehow. And it just has me like all those glitches that show up later in the game, especially. I found myself just accepting it and being totally okay with it because I'm like, I as a developer, I as a software developer and a person who like builds games, I know how absurdly complicated this game engine and system must be, and all of the things that it's trying to figure out. And there's so many glitches that it's like, no, that totally makes sense. I absolutely understand why that broke. And I cannot fault them because I don't know how I would solve that problem either. So it's just like a lot of like glitches and whatnot towards the end that are very, I think, forgivable. And that's like my biggest criticism of the game. Otherwise, one other criticism actually. You can't preview dyes. I learned very, very late that you can like tint and dye clothing, so that you can make your boys look nice and fashionable. You can't preview a dye. You have to apply it to see what it looks like, which is like deeply unfortunate. Your ex says, what are you playing later? I'll be playing Hades. Hades 1. I've been working on a run of that in the run up to Hades 2 being released. Hades 2 is now out in early access. I'm gonna hold off on playing that for a little bit until things like settle. But yeah, I'll be playing that in a little bit.
So the next topic that I've got here that I want to talk about, I've got 3 more things to talk about before we get to Hades. So, did y'all know that the Steam Deck OLED is like significantly improved over the original? And also the original is cheaper because of that? Because I didn't know this. I think okay, let me back up. The Steam Deck, handheld, like play any kind of Steam game on the go device, right? The original is really cool, but the screen is pretty mid. The battery life is trash, and it gets real hot real fast, and the fan kicks on and goes bazonkers, and it's very loud. None of those are deal breakers. It's still an incredible device. It is still a ridiculously good deal. Like the power that you get for the price that it is like the best gaming computer you can purchase for the price. It is sold under cost. It's amazing. So the original Steam Deck, still worth it, and also is marked down in price now if you were looking for one. But they came out with an OLED variant, which is they took the like Nintendo approach. They didn't change the guts. They changed some of the components. So the screen is ever so slightly bigger. It's prettier and has a higher refresh rate. The battery is slightly better, and the thermals are significantly improved. So the fan is much quieter, the screen is much better, and the battery life is a little better. And nothing else has really changed. So the performance between the two is virtually identical. So like as games, if they're like targeting being on the Steam Deck, they don't have to target multiple different Steam Decks. It's more like a console that way, like how the Switch is. Excuse me. I've been playing Baldur's Gate on my PS5, but I also have it on my Steam Deck. And it runs shockingly well on the Steam Deck. So I've been playing it a bunch on my Steam Deck, but then I looked up the OLED one and I was like, well, damn, I didn't realize this was a thing. So if you're in the market if you've been thinking about getting a Steam Deck, I just want you to know that there are a couple of options now. The OLED one looks real nice, and the original ones, which are still very capable and very good, have been marked down in price. So not sponsored, and you probably don't need to buy things, and don't buy things today because people are saying like don't buy things today because of a global strike or something. But if it's been on your mind, if it's been on your wish list, wholly endorse. Also, it runs Paleo very well, actually. All right, here's the next topic. That was a quick one. That was a real quick one. Here's the next topic. Global strike. There's I don't know the specifics here, but there is a call for a global strike today. I've seen some people say like it's a strike. I've seen some people say it's like a purchasing strike, like don't make any purchases. I get it. I've seen so many like viral attempts to do a viral strike campaign. And I've made a video about this like over a year ago. The last time that I got the last time that I was like, y'all, please put your energy into something else. I don't think it's not noble. I don't think that it's useless. What kind of purchases? Video game consoles or anything? Like literally anything. Like it I don't know the specifics. I'm not trying to, if there is organized stuff, I'm not making fun of that. What I'm annoyed with is the people who truly believe that it just is gonna happen by commenting on TikTok videos and telling people to go to a website. Like that's just not, that is never going to work. And I've gotten so many people over the now multiple years that I've been doing like current events communication, I consistently get people saying like, hey, you should talk about this strike that's coming up. And they give me like a link or a date or something. And it's like, then I get like 2 other people with the same thing, but with different links and different dates. And it's like, y'all, it's not
like almost all of these seem to come from, and not all of them, there are some that are actually coming from groups that are asking for one thing and something else spirals out of it. But sometimes it's just people who are like, I'm going to save the world by organizing a strike. And then they're like, how do I do that? Well, clearly I need to get people. So I'm going to make like a Facebook group, or like I'm going to make a website, like a link tree, and then post on TikTok about it and say, hey, everybody make this post go viral. And then that'll work. Like, no. Go find existing mutual aid networks. Go find the black people in your area, because they already know how to build community and withstand like adverse responses from the local government. Like, you need to have all of that together. You need contingencies. You need to figure out who's going to take care of the elderly and sick when there are service interruptions. There's so much more to planning a strike, and like, it's not, I'm not saying this to dampen anyone's resolve. I'm saying if anyone gets that inspiration of like, I want to do a thing, you don't jump to, I'm going to organize a general strike, or we are going to organize a general strike. You have to organize locally. Like, you have to start by, one, working with people who are accomplished and experienced activists who know what they are doing. And even then, it takes significant real world, out and about, boots on the ground effort to organize, not posting comments on TikTok. So like, I'm really not trying to be a dick. Like, I'm really not trying to be like, hey, all these people are just wasting their time and they're terrible. Like, their hearts are in the right place. And I don't think that they're doing nothing. I think that it would be far more effective if everyone who was like, I want to participate in these things, put in the effort to look up local networks in their area, find local activist groups, and work with them, because the impact that you will have will be so much greater. But it does require going and doing things, which is a lot more than just commenting and not making purchases, which is a very easy thing. It's very easy to comment and say, don't make purchases on this day, and then you didn't make purchases on this day, and then you feel really good about that. That's so accomplishable. It makes it feel, that's a nice tight loop that's not messy, instead of going out and like meeting people and networking with activists and doing direct action and giving homeless people supplies and going to whatever. I don't need to keep hammering on this. Point is, it takes planning. I've literally made multiple videos about this now. Like, it takes planning. So whenever I get people being like, there's a strike on this day, I'm just like, no, there's not. There's just not. If I went and asked my next door neighbor if there was a strike and they said, what are you talking about? Then there's not a strike. Like, it needs to be, the critical mass is so much more than you think it is. All right. Moving away from that, I have a thing I wanted to talk about, which actually came up on, oh, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to cross-plug my my Patreon. So earlier today, I made a patrons only / like stuff keeps happening premium thingy, which is a behind the scenes look at how I put together Stuff Keeps Happening, like how I make the newsletter, like my actual production, my workflow for putting together the newsletter, for aggregating stories and making the newsletter. So that is out on my Patreon. Here's a link, boink. And also, if you are a paying subscriber to Stuff Keeps Happening, you also have access to that. One of the things that came up is I was looking through my current stuff in my like newsfeed inboxes, and one of them was this. Critical Role launches its own subscription service, Beacon, which they're even doing, they're sitting on the couch talking to the camera, talking about their new membership service. Where have we seen this before? We saw this before with that, what was it, Looker, I think? Looker subscription? I don't actually know anything about Looker. I know nothing. Is it Looker? Watcher? What is it? Watcher? I literally know nothing about it. Looker. Watcher. I've never seen their stuff before. So like when all this stuff blew up, I was like, what is this?
I'd never heard of it. But yeah, so this group did the exact same thing, sat on the exact same couch. Look at that. It's the same fucking thing. 3 people on a couch here to tell you that you can subscribe to their thing now. So this was dumb. This was stupid. They botched this so hard. They were very, very, very different. I'm not comparing these two to be the exact same thing. Like, these guys fucked up because they were like, hey, we're leaving YouTube and you can subscribe to our service, and if you can't afford our service, you're poor. Like, that's basically what they said. They were like, we priced our service such that anyone can afford it, which was not true. And then they were like, psych, we didn't mean it. But Critical Role is now launching their own subscription service. And all of this, in my professional opinion of being an internet boy, is just extending from Dropout. Right? Like, Dropout has been rampantly successful. Again, earlier in this stream, we were talking about Brendan and Abria and so on, and like, they're playing Madison Square Garden. They're going to play D&D at Madison Square Garden because of how ridiculously successful Dimension 20 has been and Dropout at large. Multiple Dropout shows are up for Emmys, which is wild. This is like a scrappy ass network. They've got like a single stage. They have like just a bunch of goobers making random crap. And they're proving that you can have a successful subscription service if your content is good and the vibes are right. And other small creative troops are now looking into that as well. And so we've got Critical Role's own thing now. Which, like, I get it. But the problem is we're gonna quickly see the same issue that people had with Netflix. Was good. It was cheap, it was affordable, it was $7 a month, and you had basically everything, and it was the online watch premium content stuff space. And then Hulu and Disney Plus and all of the other ones started to come out. And now it's like they're all expensive, there's so many of them, they're all fractured, I have no idea what is where. And so, like, I look at this, and like, I have Dropout, I subscribe to Dropout, and it's great. But this is gonna be, yeah, another $6 monthly. And I'm gonna get a bunch of specifically Critical Role stuff. And like, I mean, I don't really care, I'm not gonna get this. But like, if I was a Critical Role fan and a Dropout fan, like, now I've got 2 subscriptions to virtually identical services that are both like definitely lower quality apps than like than other streaming services because just the size of them. How many more of these are there going to be? We've now got at least 3, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Like, we're probably going to start having it's still going to be on YouTube. Critical Role is still going to be on YouTube for free. Like, let's see. The most direct way to support Critical Role, it will offer a wide range of exclusive and early access programming. Yeah, so it's going to have its own new stuff as well as early access, which will then probably make its way to YouTube. It's... yeah. Let me catch up on chat here. The Critical Role people, Robin says, the Critical Role people have always done their announcements there. Critical Role is adding extra stuff on Beacon, but their main stuff is free, and a lot of the sub stuff is just going to release on a delayed schedule. You don't need to defend Critical Role here. I have no negative opinion of Critical Role here from this. It's more of a, like, this is a concerning trend. A lot of Dropout success is also that they're connected to, or concerned about having a full, it's a lot of Dropout success, but I also think they are concerned about having full control of their content, aka not getting YouTube shit. I understand and I agree, and I don't think that moving off of that securing a place that's not YouTube to have your content exist
That is good. More people should do that, and there are really, really great ways to do that. And I don't think this is bad for that. What I'm concerned about is every group of content creators coming together and making their own fucking subscription service. I just don't want that. And then what we're gonna see next is gonna be some conglomerate, like YouTube's gonna try to snatch this up, or like some other group is gonna start making like a premium YouTuber group subscription hosting service that's gonna be like Patreon, but specifically for this kind of thing. It's just a lot. And I just want to watch my nerd shit. I just want to watch my nerd shit. Robin says, Critical Role. Wait, I missed. Yes, Mo says, having Sam Reich is the biggest thing. Sam Reich is very, very good. What a wonderful host. Milo says, I hate having to get a new subscription just to watch one thing. That is the annoying part. Like, I get and appreciate the, like, okay, well, it's going to be, we're going to post it to YouTube eventually, so you'll be able to see it anyway. But there's going to be exclusive content on this too. And again, I don't feel that strongly about it, but like with Dropout, like I got Dropout because I wanted to watch Game Changer. I also wanted to I wanted to be able to watch Dimension 20, but I specifically got it for Game Changer. Turns out I like a lot of the other content on there too, but it's just difficult. Crimson says, like Nebula. Yeah, like Nebula exists and is pretty good, but it's still just in this weird space of it exists and it's pretty good, but it's not really good. You know, like it's just okay. Mo says he's not just a host, he was the money. That's the other thing, is that like Dropout had pedigree before it became Dropout. It was originally College Humor, and then it was Dropout by College Humor, and then College Humor shit the bed, and they bought Dropout from College Humor, and now they're just their independent thing. And that's all really good. I think that Dropout caught lightning in a bottle. I think that Dropout is uniquely positioned to have a bit more staying power than some of these other groups. I am perfectly fine being wrong here, but regardless of how things like work out, I just don't, a year from now, I don't want to have 4, 5, 6 different tiny little subscriptions for watching 1 or 2 shows from a group of creators that I like, you know? Robin says they're all reinventing cable TV. Nothing new exists. Yeah, they're just making a channel that you pay for to get access to. They're all reinventing HBO. Is what they're doing. But at the same time, there's not really a good way to go alternative and still make money. There's some really compelling projects for decentralized video hosting. There's a project that I actually hosted for a little bit for the Astral Campgrounds really early on, called PeerTube. That is an attempt at doing a decentralized version of YouTube, where you host your own videos on your own server, but so does everyone else, and all of the servers can cross-chat to each other and cross-send videos to each other. So if you are networked to a server, you can watch any of their videos and engage with it just like it's on, your server. That's cool. It's very early software still. It's very clunky still. It's just not ready for prime time. But in theory, a world where Dropout has a server of their own, Critical Role has one of those servers of their own, and anybody else that wants to host one can have it, and you can just like link up to those servers and get all their stuff. And then if there was some way to like chip in, like subscribe and get additional content or something, but like not have it all be separate apps, instead have it all be one thing with different flavors. It's basically Mastodon, but for video. Like, that would be nice. Not having to get a different app for each one of these things, but still being able to directly support them. Names Bond says, I don't get why they don't use something that already exists instead of employing someone to make something new. Almost always
almost always it is a pre-existing thing or an adapted pre-existing solution. A lot of these groups will go to a contractor that does this anyway and just like reskins an existing video hosting app for that group. But yeah, I feel you. Hello, Hardly Mythical says, what do you do, fuckerinos? What's up? So that's interesting. We'll see how that all goes. I'm a little, like I said, I'm a weeb. I'm a bit spooked about the direction that we're moving, but whew. All right, the last thing I want to talk about before we get to video games, because I'm itching to play me some Hades. I've got one more thing I want to talk about, and this is a little bit of a self plug, but it's a not really self plug because you'll see. Nope. I want to call attention to a thing. So, if you go to my lovely, 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 wonderful website, endeavorance.camp, you can scroll down to the bottom. I want to just make sure that people are aware of this. At the bottom, I have a section called Creator Resources. You click on this nice big button. I have been slowly compiling guides and resources in general for aspiring or vaguely interested creators. So this has information on my recording and editing workflow, my streaming setup, and then just an index of links to all the different equipment that I use. These links are Amazon affiliate links, so like I'll get a little bit of a kickback if you do purchase something through here, but that's pretty much the only way that I monetize this in the slightest. These are all free. There's no ads, there's no anything. It's just articles that I am writing over time about how I do stuff. So this explains like the cameras that I use, the accessories that I use, my lighting setup, like why I use the editors that I use, some more information, tooling and whatnot. Here's a whole section about how I manage audio. And then, yeah, here's my streaming setup, which explains how I have my stream, like everything about how I have my streaming setup working. Yeah, so the goal is that like, this is all information that I wish I could have found that I couldn't. I couldn't really find anything. It's obnoxious when you search for like any kind of creator insight or resources or whatever. All you get are people trying to sell you shit, and they're all wrong. I was complaining about this earlier today. Free rant. Here's a free rant. I was complaining about this earlier today. I am so tired of self-proclaimed gurus. I am so tired of self-proclaimed life coaches. And I'm so tired of people just constantly trying to post some sort of inflammatory hot take to make it look like they are some kind of an authority on a subject. It is so infuriating, especially as a person who is in the like creator sphere online. I get a lot of targeted stuff at like targeting creators. And so I'm constantly getting people trying to sell me on their snake oil about like how to do creator things. And they're all fucking wrong. Like I see these like absurd statements about how you should go about doing content creation. And then I check on the accounts and they have like 1,000 followers on Threads or something. And like, that's their claim to fame. And it's like, bro, no. Like there's so many people whose content is content about making content. And the content that they make about making content is wrong. It's not good. It's bad advice. And the whole point is that they're not trying to help you. They're just trying to get you to engage with their content. And they've got nothing else to actually offer. And so it's just a trap and it sucks. I will hydrate. And so that all inspired content creation MLMs, basically, yeah. And so that inspired me to start making the creator resources stuff. It is like, I would be Googling like, how do I like what is a good way to go about doing this thing, or what numbers make sense here? What posting schedule should I use? I haven't gotten to all those topics. I have a big list of things that I want to write articles about, but there's so many just like SEO optimized, like obviously written so that you would click on it, not so that it has actually helpful information stuff. Fuck that. This resource that I'm working on is
entirely free. It will never be behind a paywall. It is very plainly written. It is simple, hopefully to the point, and so on. So if you have a specific kind of like topic that you would like for me to add to this section, the best way to do that would be to request it in the like dev streams channel, or that's it. Actually do that. I'll check in that later. So yeah, Endeavorance.camp/create. Robin says, Dev, do you have any advice for connecting with other creators for collaboration? What is a good way to approach another creator and not seem creepy? It is hard. And I have approached creators creepily by accident. My own dang self. Like recently. I recently learned that another much bigger creator, like a 2 million follower account, lives in my neighborhood. Like, my immediate neighborhood. Like, I don't know where, but they were there. They had an article written about them that said where they live, I don't like that I learned this. I don't want to have doxed people. But there was an article written about them because it was like a really like important article. It was like a major thing. And it was written about them. It was a good thing. They like won an award. And it said that they were from a specific area. That area just happened to be my town. I don't live in a big town. I live in a like populated area, but the actual city limits of where I live are very tight. So the fact that they live here is wild. And so I was like, okay, I followed this person for a long time. I really like their work. I would love to be able to have a contact nearby who's a creator who I can like, we don't really run in the same circles or anything, but like, you know, can at least talk shop. And so I was like, how do I do this? First of all, I should make it clear this is a femme presenting person. And I'm very deeply aware of how difficult it is to not be creepy when you are a masked person sliding into the DMs of a femme person, especially when you're like, hi, I know where you live. Want to meet up? And that's what I did. And I don't feel good about it. I didn't get a response. I tried so hard. I used the message, like we were not mutuals. I used the message feature. You get like the 3 messages. I was like, hi, look, hello. I swear I am not creepy.
That's rough, buddy.
I literally just saw this thing. Congratulations. I saw that you live in this space. I am also in that space. Like, please understand that this is not a pressure thing, but as a fellow creator, and I like pointed out the fact that I've got like 400K. I was like, as a fellow creator, if you ever wanted to like meet up and grab a beer, like I'd be happy to. That would be great. That shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. So to answer your question of like, how do you connect with another creator and not seem creepy? The answer is I'll let you know when I figure it out. I have tried really hard. Usually it's just like, I very rarely reach out to people that I'm not already mutuals with. I will follow somebody and comment on their account or like comment on their posts or whatever. And sometimes they'll realize that I am a creator and they'll follow me back and then I can be like, hey, it's great to meet you. I love your content. Stuff like that. I very, very rarely just cold call other creators. I would say the more effective way to do it would be to like, and this kind of requires knowing someone. If you can get into a Discord with other creators, that is a good way to casually be like, hey, this is who I am. I'm a normal person just trying to do creator stuff. Because a lot of creators, like, frankly, we get a lot of people reaching out to us asking to collaborate. At least most creators that I've talked to. And unfortunately, a lot of the times, these people who are reaching out asking to collaborate are people where it's just like, I am sorry, I don't know how else to put this. It's just not a thing that I think is worth my time. And it literally comes down to, this is my livelihood. My time is everything. I already have so little of it and I have to optimize every moment.
I would love to reach out and work with every tiny fledgling creator, which I still consider myself small. But I would love for people who are in the like hundreds or like single digit thousands of followers, I would love to work with them. But I frequently will get somebody who has like a few hundred followers and they're like, hey, do you want to come on my stream? And I'm like, I've never talked to you before. And you have like 200 followers. I don't know what your stream is. And like, I don't tend to care about numbers, but it's like, this is like, I don't think you understand what you're asking of me. Like, this is my job. This is my source of income and livelihood. This is this is what I do. So to like, if I'm not getting something out of this collaboration, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna like reply because like the energy it takes to reply is just not worth it sometimes. And so I really hope this isn't coming across as me sounding like a jackass, but like very frequently people just like, they offer to like work with me or do work for free or whatever. And it just comes across as like, I immediately have to put my guard up. I immediately have to be like, okay, I need to remember that I have to protect my time. I have to protect my image. I have to protect myself. And so I'm going to put up my barrier here. And so it's genuinely just difficult to break through that. It's genuinely difficult to get past that barrier. If you don't have numbers to back up your unsolicited DM, it is just the world is just against you in that way. And it's an unfortunate reality. And again, I don't like caring about numbers, and I typically don't. I have plenty of mutuals who are teeny tiny, and it does not matter what their following count is because like it's about what they're doing, not about their follower count. And I would be thrilled to work with them and will be working with them. So like, yeah, but still. Milo says, how often do you get spammed by one person wanting to collab? Very rarely. I very rarely get spammed by a person wanting to collab. I very frequently get people reaching out asking for collaborations that don't make sense to me. And so I would be like, no. Mo says, almost all of my bigger mutuals are folks I've had organizing or real world convos with. Rad. Because I don't make videos because of my job. Also, very notable. Nick says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and it sounded like you tried to be as respectful as possible. I genuinely did. I really tried. When I reached out to the creator, I tried to be as like, please understand that I am not sliding into your DMs. I know I'm sliding into your DMs, but please understand this is not me sliding into your DMs. Like, as an adult, I understand. As an adult and content creator, I understand. Please know that I just don't know how else to diffuse it. Yeah. The other thing that I get a lot is I get a lot of cold call emails. I get so many cold call emails from AI startups right now, which is hysterical because they're like, we love your content and think it's very well aligned with us. And it's like, are you sure you love my content? Are you sure it's well aligned with you? I had I think I mentioned this on stream recently. I had an AI group approach me being like, hey, we have a product that can replicate your voice so that you can make your content better. And it's like, no, what? I'm making my content just fine using my voice that I have, actually. I have a few other groups that have reached out that want to like have my content on their platform. And it's like, cool, I've never heard of this before. Why would I want this? What does that mean? Like, I'm doing fine without it on your platform. What restrictions would be added to my life if I had to start posting to your platform? So it's a little strange. Hello, Nasty Creeps. What's up? Yeah, I get a lot of AI crap. I get a lot of come post to our platform that has like no content on it. Stuff like that. I really wish that more, I don't know, like private island tour groups, maybe, or like sensory deprivation chamber companies with free trials. That would be nice if they could reach out to me. God, I would love a sensory deprivation chamber. God, that would be so good. This animal has been out cold this entire stream so far. Natural Creep says, been here from the start, but cleaned the kitchen and made dinner. Oh! Well, still high. Shut out all the sensory inputs. God, I hate senses. Get rid of senses, honestly. Put your content on the Rabbit R1. It's gonna be big, says Robin. Oh man. All right. I think it's time. Ooh. There's a 3 from Milo. I think it's time for Hades. I think it's time to Hade. Stream information. Bustin' outta heck. Playing Hades. All right. It's trans outside, just in time for Hades. Perfect. Deeply transcoded game, anyway. Hades. Time for Video James. Yeah, we're gonna play some video games. Isn't that exciting, Flynn? Hadn't had enough trans here today. Gotta fix that. There we go. Vidya Games! Dante says, I gotta go take out the dog, but I'll see you on another stream. I will see you soon, Dante. Hope you have a good walk with your dog. Gotta go give a fish to the head chef. Where's my dad?
Unusual around here.
Wait, where's my dad? Wait a minute.
The head chef is going to want this fish.
Hi, Meg.
Excuse me, is there something I can do for you, Prince Zagreus?
It's nothing. I just thought I'd say that was well fought back there.
There's no returning to the way things used to be, Zag.
Dad went out for milk.
Now,
He's
can
never
I
coming
have
back.
some-
All right, where's the head chef? Hi. Do you want this fish? Wait, no, you want this fish.
Greetings,
Hi.
chef.
I got a gut. Ooh, got money. Okay. Deusa.
Oh, hey, you brought some fish. You could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
We love Deusa. All right, anything worth buying? Update the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. Sure, why
Here's the
not?
commission. The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be.
All right, here we go. I think I've got some decent darkness. Yeah. Oh, but I need more keys. Okay, I need to get keys. I'm going to get, for this next run, I'm going to optimize for key. I'm going to get every key I see. Okay.
Nyx's power.
Nick says, yeah, I would love for a council member in one of those smaller towns in southern Italy to contact me with an offer for a free house and covered moving expenses. I'd make hella content. That'd be some good content. I agree, Nick. That's great content. And I think that you specifically are really well tuned to make that kind of content. So I would endorse that.
Came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you?
Nope, not any of my business, pal, which is to say I didn't see a thing.
All right. Oh, it's time for fisticuffs.
Fists of Malphon.
It's fisticuffs. All right. All right. What are we punching?
Malphon hungers.
More damage when striking from behind. More Well of Charon stuff. Deal plus 20% damage when you're at lower health. Distant memory is no. Chaos could be good. Let's do... Let's do the Charon one.
I never do the Well of Charon stuff.
Right, one more
So
time.
we'll see how that goes. Hammer. Oh yeah, Demeter! I forgot we unlocked Demeter last time. Oh my god, this game's about to get so good.
Shit like this was
It was already great.
the surface. But who? Well, one way to find out. Then
Bye, Milo. Enjoy your shower.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Demeter!
I understand, young Zagreus, that you would seek to leave that bitter darkness for this bitter cold. Quite honestly, I fail to see why. But I'll aid your plight. Why not? For I can offer plenty of assistance. And
Yeah, you
you
can.
shall grow fond of it, I think.
I will. Love her shit. Mo says, I need 2 turns today for real. Did Dev ever answer my logo question? I did not answer it. I did see it. I forgot to answer it. I was working on a logo. Something came up that I don't understand fully, and I have lost contact with the person I was working with on the logo, so I'm no longer working on a logo, but I do need one. I'll figure that out eventually. Yes, Crystal Beam! This is the exact boon that I like. Okay. Your cast drops a crystal that fires at foes for 5 seconds. So,
I have the power of the freezing surface now.
yes, that is my cast now. I just press a button and a crystal shoots my enemies for me. Perfect. Ken says, have you checked out Hades 2 yet? I have not. I am waiting. I'm waiting a little bit longer for it to mature. Which is to say, I want to finish playing this Hades 1 run, and then we'll finish, or then we'll probably pick up Hades 2. I'm deciding whether or not I want to pick it up before or after it launches, because it's early access right now. But I know it's like very, very good, but still. Mo says, it's for your gift that's ready in March. I'm awaiting a dev-specific logo. Oh, okay. Well, that, I will, here. Okay, hold on. Get logo. All right, I have made a to-do item to remind myself to get logo, so I'll do that. Ken says, I've been having a blast going through it. I've heard it's wonderful. I've heard it's really, really good. So I'll probably be playing it once I, like, you know, beat this, do some of the like end game stuff. I might switch over to that, but we'll see. I might also play a different game. We shall find out. Hold special for a longer range and up to plus 100% base damage. Sure. Well, I need it for the thing. So.
Malphite grows stronger.
Woo. Deb, did you really not have the big important logo get logo thing on your to-do list? It was not on my to-do list because I was actively working on it. And yeah.
Louds.
Okay, the gauntlets are good. I spent way too long not doing the gauntlets. That's on me. I accept my mistakes. Pomegranate, I don't have any. Well, I had the one boon. Man, they can't do shit. Oh yeah, I forgot that it like turns really slowly, and you can get a boon that makes it turn faster.
The power of the gods.
More damage. Is it just the one exit? Yeah. All right, let's get heated. Let's get hot and bothered. Oh yeah, I forgot about the stunning. These guys can stun you, and it sucks. Boop. I've been stunned. Stop that.
Heads up.
A little bird once told me that the shade of the great hero called Achilles now resides within your father's residence, dearest. I always wish to meet with him someday.
Heartbreak Flourish. Special deals more damage, inflicts weak. Actually, that's really good. Whoop. Yes. Oh, hey, another one. Hello, Hobden. Woo God game indeed.
Sorry.
Oh, this freaking guy.
And I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm excited for Hades 2. I'm not sure when I'll play it, but I'm hyped.
Back to the shadows.
Hey, your cast beam fires directly at you. Wait. Your cast crystal fires its beams directly at you for +4 seconds. So, okay. That's not good. That's not what I want. But I kind of want to get it purely just so I can cross it off the fates list. So I'll do that.
Combined power.
Yeah, this is weird. So like you can guide it, which is kind of cool, and it lasts a lot longer, but I really should just be spamming my special because holy god. Oh, virus and threat protection. Microsoft Defender, antivirus, did not find anything on my computer. Couldn't find a single file. I didn't realize that I had that running. I thought I disabled that. Chaos.
I can take it.
My cat was making the noise. Had to avert disaster. Oh no. I hope disaster was averted.
Son of Hades, I believe I have deduced something.
I do.
What we got here?
That you would
Talking. Okay. The next 4 encounters take more damage from traps, and then your special does more damage. I just stack damage on my special, I guess. Less dash range, afterwards more cast damage. That would be great if I didn't fuck my cast up. Yeah, I'm gonna do more special damage. Key? Key. Was it the hairball noise? Oh no. I know so little about like caring for a cat. I've never had a pet cat. Like I've stayed at places where there are cats, but I've never owned a cat. I have no idea how one goes about not just having hairballs and cat piss everywhere. I guess litter box and listening, but still. They just seem like roommates, basically. But you have to clean their poop up, so like roommates. Key. Only doing keys. Well, welcome to my only keys. God, this uppercut buff is pretty dang good. I love the hammer. It's my favorite part of this game. No key? Fine, money. Oh. Fighting death.
Still at it, I see. You're stubborn. And you are going to get me in a heap of trouble before all is...
Let's do it.
Get to it then.
Absolutely.
You know what's a good game? Red Dead Redemption 2. That's a good game. Maybe after Hades, but before Hades 2, I'll do Baldur's Gate. Since I was talking about that, or doing that run earlier. Oh, okay. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm way ahead, but I also took a ton of damage because the trap damage thing, which I forgot about entirely. But yeah, maybe I'll do that Baldur's Gate run that I was talking about, the solo run, which is a bad idea, I maintain. Okay, I don't want to die, but I'm dying. I'm gonna not. Okay.
That's settled then. You held your own out there.
Cranky Femme, hello. Says +1 for Baldur's Gate 3. Nick says I've heard that a few times about RDR2. It is so good. Hopton says I never managed to 100% RDR2 because of bugs. Really?
With the look.
That sucks.
Your hands full, now you don't, thanks to me. Seems I'm left to thanking myself since you're too proud to do it.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say when he gets like this.
Shopping. Food.
I'll take this one.
And boon, because I have very few. Attack is stronger and can deflect. I do like that.
Time to face.
Yeah, that sounds kind of. Maybe I will do Baldur's Gate next.
Got here as fast as I could.
What's that you're holding, Zagreus?
But I've yet to finish Hades, so I don't know how finish works in this game, but whenever I'm done with it is when I'm finished with it.
It wasn't I who stole them, if that's any reassurance.
Okay. I'm gonna kill you now, Meg. Ah. This is so unwieldy. Ow. How can she hit me through a wall? This is not. That boon sucks. This boon sucks. I'm going on record. I much prefer when they just track the enemy. Oh. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna not worry too much about this run. I'm just here for the keys. I'm trying to deflect back at her, but. Ugh. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Robin says, I'm going to play Animal Crossing New Leaf while Dev plays Hades. It's practically the same thing. Really similar gameplay, I think. Similarly difficult games, honestly. Animal Crossing is actually much harder, now that I think about it. Please, please let me sell. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, that's cold.
That's some money. What we got going on here?
That'll keep me alive.
Get Death Defiance back. Cool. Upgraded boon rarity. More damage from behind for 12 encounters. Don't mind if I do.
My keepsakes.
Okay.
Closer to the surface.
Trying to find a pond skater for Portia is a bitch. Oh, God. For sure. Absolutely sure.
Love that sulfur smell.
You know what else is a really good game that I should play on stream is Littlewood. I think it's called Littlewood? Kind of sounds like an insult, but also it's actually a really good game. It's basically like, what if you took the mechanics of Stardew Valley and other cozy games and boiled them down to their like pure essences and made that into like a tiny little cutesy 8-bit-ish game. It's really good. Oh my lord! Okay, the fucking stun lock. I just got stun locked so hard. How's the fishing been? I haven't actually gotten some fish in a minute. Get health back? Yeah.
How bad could it be?
Do not so much.
Oh, are you asking Robin how the fishing's been? I should stand in the lava. Come on now. Come on now. Why do you have so much health? What the fuck? That was not worth it. This fishing and Hades, they are the same. They are. It's the same game. Darkness it is. That was not worth it. The problem with Animal Crossing New Horizons is that it should have been a better game. Which is not to say it's a bad game, it's just to say it's missing stuff from Animal Crossing's lore that it shouldn't be missing, which is annoying. Can you stop? Who's the Isabel of Hades? Dusa. Where's this fucking guy? This is the hardest game ever made. They didn't take long enough to develop New Horizons. They took goddamn long enough. It was like a decade after New Leaf. I mean, I know they weren't developing it the whole time, but it come on. I don't know. They really should have. They really botched that game. Like, it's so good is the problem. Like, the game is good. They just didn't do anything with it afterwards. They could not, or they did not like keep it. I could do a whole rant on that.
Hit the spot. Don't
So rich.
one place, mate.
All right, crystal beam because it's better now, and then random boom.
To see you.
Sure. Sweet surrender. Weak afflicted foes are also susceptible to more damage, which I think my. Who got dev on the ACNH rant again? Yeah, it happens. They came out with some DLCs. Not real. They came out with like a DLC, and it added things to do, but it didn't add anything to do in the core game, really. It's I'm gonna do this. New Max says my laptop is about to go out of charge. Bye everyone, I gotta go. Before you go, I am going to unsprout you because you shouldn't be sprouted anymore. But yeah, they added stuff to the game that like is good, but is not like. Why are there only 2 stores? There used to be an entire shopping district. Like why does the main general store not upgrade like it used to? It used to upgrade into a full-on department store. Like there's just like stuff that used to be in the game that's just not there. And it's sort of replaced with something, with other things, but like it's not, in my opinion, replaced with a better, like an upgrade. That said, New Horizons having all the like terrain manipulation and shit and placing stuff outside, that is great. It just doesn't make up for the stuff that was removed. In my humble opinion. Plus also just had fewer furniture options than other previous games. Just strange. They made some interesting trade-offs. Why am I not using my cast? It's because I'm ranting about Animal Crossing. My fucking kryptonite. I didn't even know that because ACNH was my first Animal Crossing, and I'm still really early in New Leaf. Oh my god, yeah, New Leaf is a much more complete Animal Crossing.
In the name of Hades.
Sky says, I still remember getting all the Mario furniture in the GameCube Animal Crossing. The GameCube Animal Crossing. To give a quick example of just how far we've fallen, and that's still pretty mean, but the GameCube Animal Crossing had furniture that you could get that were playable SNES games. They literally included emulators in the GameCube version of Animal Crossing.
Hey,
to play actual like SNES games, just in Animal Crossing, just as a thing you can do. And yeah, there was also like you could like okay, whatever. Getting back into the game. Game in a game, Gameception. Hello, Weedy Potter. How's it going? Whenever you cast, damage foes around you and inflict chill. What does chill do again? Slowed by 4%. Okay, yeah. When your dash shoots a gust of head forward that does chill, your boons become common, then gain rarity every 3 encounters. Oh, yeah. Doing it.
Cooled me off.
Okay. Sick. Okay, so Sweet Surrender, Divine Strike, and Crystal Beam will become epic over time. Rad. Hey Dev, how's stream going? The stream is good. Stream is great. We're gonna win. This run's going better than I expected. Started off pretty rough. We talked about a lot of stuff today, so it's gonna be a good VOD to go back and watch. Which, by the way, if you're not following my VOD channel on YouTube, you can do that if you want. It's at Endeavorance. There's a link below in the about section. I think you can also do exclamation point VODs to get a link. But yeah, all of my VODs I upload to YouTube after I finish streaming, and there's just a nice archive there. Hey, it worked. Money. Which weapon are you using? I am currently doing gauntlets. Punchy punchy. Ooh. Free.
A fountain chamber.
I'm getting to the bone hydra here soon. More boons.
I can use this.
Passion dash. Okay, weak effects are more potent. Need that for the fates. Doing it. Do I call him Lerny yet?
I see you grew your heads back.
Just got an email from my work that I have an interview for promotion next Friday. Good luck. Hope it goes well. That's amazing. And also congratulations. Whoop. I want additional cast. When you can have like a bunch of those crystals out at once, it just gets out of control so fast. I've like the fastest time to kill on Hades that I've ever had was with a build like that, where it's just like tons and tons of crystals, all doing a ridiculous amount of damage per second, all focused on the same target, and Hades' health bar just like dropped instantly. God, I hate those punchy boys. Stop it. Oh.
Not appreciate that.
Since when did the crushy guys come up? I need to like alternate uppercuts and punches. So that I actually optimize my damage. I need to break these eggs. I just realized that the different hydras have different like horn colors. That probably means something. If I cared to learn that. All right, can we? No, no, stop hurting me. I'm an innocent man. All right. The hordes indicate the attacks they use. Makes sense. I've never once paid attention to the attacks that they use. Which explains a lot. Get killed. Seth says, hey Dev, why do I feel like I always see you fighting the Bone Hydra? Also, TOS?
Got you. Darkness.
TOS, like, terms of service? I fight the Bone Hydra a lot. We go way back. And we're just buddies, you know? I consider myself a bit of a aspiring Bone Hydra, so you're gonna see that a lot from me. Gain health when you enter a chamber, yes. Upgraded rarity on your next boon, sure.
One more floor.
I should probably use the well stuff more. Seems good. It's almost like it's a buff they give you in the game. Why learn game mechanics when you can smash button? I agree. Can I get a hammer? Neither of those are hammer. Can't believe Twitch lets you fight your Bone Hydra on stream. Well, earlier I was showing my feet, so you missed that. It is truly insane to me that you literally are not allowed to show your feet on Twitch. Like, how far we've fallen as a species. What's up, Poseidon?
I wonder which one monstrosities await you near the surface, little Hades.
Hey, my rarity's upgraded. What do we got here? Oh! I apologize for the sound I just made. So... Any gem, darkness, and money chamber rewards are worth more. Gain an assortment of everything. I'm not going to get this, because I don't want to replace Crystal Beam. I'm just going to get everything. Give me shit!
Strength. Perfect.
Meh. Can I get a hammer? Thank you. Can we get that sound as a redeemable? Get back here, you're so speedy. Quick boy. Almost like a ranger. Got some speedy buttons over here. Boop. The spawn kill. How come they get swords that are good and my sword is bad? Or is it just I'm bad with the sword? I would not go to Elysium when I died. I think. Too shitty. Hammer.
Secrets of the Twin Fist.
Colossus Knuckle. When using attack or special, you are sturdy. Oh, damn. Death Strike pierces foes. Whenever your special slays foes, restore 2% of your health. So I want Colossus Knuckle or restore health when you kill people. I'll try Colossus Knuckle. What does sturdy? Take less damage. Yeah.
That feels better.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping that it would be sturdy when I'm charging. Oh well. Use your Colossus Knuckle on your Bone Hydra on Twitch as long as everyone's wearing socks. You've just woven together like 8 inside jokes at once, and I really appreciate the effort.
I always hesitate.
I just want you to know that's going to come up in your performance review. Been noted.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Replenishes Death Defiance, don't need that. Restore health every chamber. Get extra attack on the next 10 chambers. Doing it.
Take care then.
Shopping. I feel like I could use some more health, but I do want more boon.
I'll pay for that.
Fantastic game, Fef. I very much agree.
Charon from Olympus, but he's
not replacing that. Dash. Oh, I do like that. Your abilities that deflect also make them exposed. Sorry, Fates. I'm taking Divine Dash. Hello, Stoled. What's up? Mo is back too. All right. All right. Even more boons. Just all of the boons.
The Bull of Minos.
What's up, Bull?
You mean to fight with me barehanded this time, short one? I'm not ashamed to say the champion himself defeated me in such a manner back when we drew breath.
Wouldn't say the twin fists of Malphon count as empty-handed, sir, though it surprises me to hear you could be beaten in such a way.
Let's do it.
I was hungry and unprepared, inexperienced. No longer. Come.
I too am hungry and unprepared. Get killed. Ugh. Very jumpy. Ooh. This is going interestingly. This is going away. Whoa!
Can't do that.
He's very jumpy. He's very swingy and slappy and attacky. Seems a little intense, buddy. Like, do you maybe need to calm down just a little bit? Got him.
I yield. I respect your strength, Short One. The champion of Elysium awaits.
Praying to Saint Dev of consensual hugs. Is there if anyone is able to offer those, that would be awesome. Things are shitty and serious. Things get shitty and serious when you least expect it. Oh no. I hope everything's okay. Like cosmically.
Got him that time.
Give me shit.
The biting cold surrounding you must mean the goddess of sin.
Lightning flash. Abilities to deflect make people exposed. Okay, maybe I'll just get that now. Yeah, I'll get that just for the fates.
No use.
Cause
What now?
Okay, that guy just kind of walked up to me and then just like looked at me for a while. He was just like, hey, what's up? I think it's funny that the shielded guys have shielded ghosts as well. Okay. Stop being impervious. Nice. Hey, rarity's upgraded. All right, what are we at right now? Sweet surrender. Weak afflicted foes are more susceptible to damage. Where is my divine strike? A stack is stronger and can deflect. 77. And crystal beam is now epic. Sweet. Let's do health. We're gonna do health. Oh no. Can't tell if I'm getting hurt by these guys or not when I kill them. I don't think so. Oh, there's a trove and a well in here. Okay, now I'm getting hurt. Okay.
Thank the gods.
So I think there's a well I saw somewhere. Did I make that up? Was that last chamber? Must have been last chamber. There's a trove. I don't want that. Let's do money. Whoa, Lord have mercy. Ooh, I could go for a beer. I haven't had just like a good beer in a while. I had a lot of wine recently. What should I do for dinner? Oh, wait, no, I know what I'm doing for dinner. Never mind. But still, you know what I mean. Kind of like cosmically, like sort of like what should I do for dinner? I have dinner plans, but what should I be doing? You know? Please don't respawn. You don't either. And you die. Robin says, I wish I liked beer. It makes me feel full too fast. I actually kind of appreciate it for that. The lofty questions had in his winery. What should I be having besides this wine? Let's go to the store. Heal.
Should help keep me going.
Demeter.
Be thankful that the river's to your...
Snow burst. Whenever you cast it, okay, damage people around you and chill. Cast fires longer and inflicts chill. Doing it. Doing it.
Tart and tasty.
All right, let's fight. Let's fight the boys. All right. I'm a little nervous about this fight. If I'm being honest. We'll see.
These two.
I don't think I've ever fought this with the gauntlets before.
You stained my honor last we battled here. But as you plainly see, I have returned, as has Asterius. And we've no shortage of honor left to spare.
No shortage of honor here.
Shouldn't I be the champion of Elysium now that I've beaten you? Isn't there someone else around to challenge me? Say, Heracles? Someone less chatty?
Ah, very clever, fiend. Invoking Heracles' name in an attempt to drive me to a jealous rage. It shall not work, but you shall dearly pay nevertheless. Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
All right, so we're gonna focus down the Minotaur. We're gonna do a bunch of the cast at him. Yeah, look at that shit. Look at his fucking health bar. Boop. And he's slow. I need to stop face tanking the spear. Stop face tanking everything. Oh, he's such a gracious fighter. It's not fair that I have to fight two boys and they only have to fight one boy. There's a bit of a lopsided boy battle here is the problem. Ow. Run away! Okay. Okay. You and your fucking shield. Get out of here with that shit. I'm trying to get the crystals behind him, but he just keeps turning. Call your gods. Who are you calling this time? Ares? Get out of here with this shit. Oh, dearie me.
Can't do that.
Damn it. This is so obnoxious. Okay. Whoo! Whoo! Nick says, dinner suggestion, wood-fired pizza.
Who's champion now?
That's a good idea. And there is a wood-fired pizza place near me. All right, only used one Death Defiance so far going into the labyrinth. I've had worse runs, frankly. Quite frankly. Don't think I want this anymore. I think I do want to switch to spiked collar.
All set. One more stop.
Deb goes ASMR. Okay.
The Underworld's entryway.
Time to go get a treat for a good dog. Much like this one. Like that one. Wood-fired pizza. The hell did pizza do to lose its job? Terrible joke. Awful joke. 10 out of 10. Well done. All right. Time for... Okay, where's the good boy? Hi, good boy. Okay, I'm gonna go get you a treat. Let's go with Hermes. I don't have any Hermes stuff so far. It punched. Okay. Go through. Maybe this will be a first try sort of situation. Get out of here with your fucking shaking all your poison out. Stop that. God, you're so beefy.
Why do these vermin carry coin?
Now this is a strategy. This is certainly a strategy. Shit. My strategy's been defeated. Not my strategy. No, my strategy. No, my strategy. Okay. Whew. Bro, can we not? Ooh, I didn't realize there was gonna be wells here. I can hydrate. I got you, Kiki. Oh no. I'm just fighting a bunch of pots.
Who's next?
Not me just realizing that you can actually hold the punch button instead of having to mash it. That would have saved my fingers a lot of pain this whole time. I keep forgetting that I have the lasers now. Oh god. That was a lot of dudes. Just fisted so many guys.
Here upon this mountain, not having to escape the underworld. Come join.
More dashes, move faster. I like dashes.
Time to pick up the pace.
Okay, okay.
If I were a
Money.
sack, where would I
Oh,
be?
that's not money. That's not even sort of money. That's a god. Oh well. What's a money to what's money to a god, honestly?
No way.
Okay. Oh shit, there was another. Oh. Ooh, the lazy beams. More like loser beams, am I right? I'm so good. Oh, that I got him. They're never gonna fucking recover from that shit. Okay. Where's the rest of y'all hiding? Where's your friends? Oh. Found them. They were underground. Who has underground friends? Knock that shit out.
Ooh. Look who's out here upping their sub like some kind of
Rubber Ducky! 7 months! Like some kind of hero. I'm trying to not die, but also, thank you. Shit, 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 shit. Okay. So much health on these boys. Athena's aid. Go invulnerable. Death Defiance makes you impervious longer. When you deflect attacks, deals more damage. I'll do Athena's aid. Money. Doing money this time. Ugh. I hate the poison so very much. Oh my god, it's just tearing through my health. It hurts. It hurts my bones. And my flesh and my organs. And those are the things that I like when they're not being hurt, so.
Farthest I've come.
It's a very small room. Okay, it's just the one guy. Please be the end. Yay!
Satyrs. Just the foul sack I need.
Okay.
Could check the other passageways before I go.
What am I doing? Anvil for sure.
Hit me, Daedalus.
Okay. What did I get? Kinetic launcher. Your special becomes a charge shot that does 50 base damage. And draining cutter whenever your special size of foe deal. Okay, that wasn't actually good. Guess we're getting the Poseidon boon. God gauge charges faster when you take damage. Guess I'm getting it. Did he just say foul sack? Yeah, it's a foul sack. Oh, speaking of foul sacks, I'm officially on the other end of procreate. I went to the doctor and they told me that the vasectomy worked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yay! So that I'm very tired of having to drive to doctor's offices. So I'm very glad that that's over with. I'm so tired of going to doctor's offices, like driving 40 minutes to go to a specialist, only to be there for 5 minutes and then go home. I'm so tired of that.
The sea, the heavens, and the earth.
No.
Yeah, you've got a good speech. Let's kill you.
Shut up.
Get cold, Hades.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, where are you going? 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 Woo. Don't need that in my life. Oh, no. Okay, I'm getting that in my life, apparently. I don't have much of a say.
Where'd he go?
I guess I should be using my special to do ranged shit more, huh? Ow.
Darkness.
Very, very focused currently. I miss my other special boosts. I don't like this one as much. Oh wow, okay. He's got friends. I don't like it. I don't like that he's got friends. I don't have friends.
As you wish.
Okay, but can I at least kill his friends while we're here? Oh my god. They have so much health, and I do not. Okay. Friend's gone. Ow. Alright, last life.
You can't withstand me.
Dad, you're so aggressive. Stop it. Where you at? Oh.
What shall it take for all of this to end?
I'll summon more boys.
No, that shall accomplish nothing.
Oh, I think it shall.
I thought you might.
Oh, come on. I do nothing to shields. I need bonus damage versus shields as boons next time. Ah, there it is. There it is.
Someday or night you shall look back.
Those guys were tanky. Those were some tanky ads. Damn.
I'll make it out of here yet.
I mean, there was no way. He still had a second full health bar. And then I don't think I've unlocked the third health bar yet. But he eventually gets 3 health bars.
Father's not back yet, huh?
GG's.
You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy?
Definitely gonna go ground you from the TV after this. 3, yeah. The full Hades fight is brutal.
Anything I can do to help you find your muse, mate?
That said, like, you can get, like, there are definitely combinations of boons you can get that just trivialize it.
I fear my muse is long since lost to me, my friend. Though truly, thanks for asking.
Wait, you found her? What happened?
Well, this was back when I was still alive.
Okay.
That's
okay.
I appreciate.
Lots of dialogue. It's 4:43. Do I want to do another one? Oh, Cerberus is the employee of the month.
Cerberus, featured house servant.
Very good. Hi, Dusa. Here, take a ambrosia.
Oh my. Your Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
I do.
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it. Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of, you know.
Oh, those old things? They're relatives just in the loosest sense. Like, say you had some nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood. Something like that. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get a steady job because of them?
The racism.
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with impunity?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Thanks for asking, Prince.
See? Consent. It's important. Oh, I guess I just didn't save my discussions there. Oh well. I think we are far overdue for giving this boy a treat. He's been such a good dog on this here stream, so let's do that before we wrap up. Let's get some more music real quick. Hello. Okay. Favorite one? Treat for dog. Munchy boy. This is my good boy and I love him very much. One more look at the Flynn socks, by the way. They're really good. They're super great. So, hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Cryptid says I want to redeem and rant, but the Flynn is too cute. I would recommend holding on to that because I'm closing up shop here soon and brain is mush. Rant might not be as good. On that topic. Where's my rose? Hold on. Oh, sure. I can rant about that. You can go ahead and redeem that rant. I can do that. I'm gonna hold on to my rose a little bit while I close out here today. So that's good. Let's see. Let me double check that I don't have anything else I wanted to cover before I do that. How's tax evasion doing? Not super great. I really need to repot them. And I haven't done that because I'm bad. I can hydrate. The rose with the nail polish, it's really good. It's really good. Cryptid redeemed, rant about this. Had a recruiter neg me because he offered me $35 an hour for a 10-year role in UX UI design. I currently make closer to $50 an hour, and he says I'm being paid too much? First of all, there isn't a... Wow. Hot damn. You are not being paid too much, and the notion of a recruiter trying to get you to accept a position at their company by telling you that you are being paid too much elsewhere and you should come accept a worse salary or a worse pay rate, that is beyond anything I could ever have dreamed of being stupid. I truly am trying to formulate a rant to give you. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Holy God. Recruiters are wild. Like, recruiters are very deeply confusing people. I come from the tech world, as I mean, you do as well, but like, tech recruiters especially are just completely busted and don't know what they're doing. And as a person, like, I used to have to do so many goddamn interviews. I was a remote employee at a couple of companies in a row, and they both had the same policy of like, all of our phone screen interviews are done by remote employees since they can't be in the office. And so, because I was a remote employee, I was doing phone screens, which are the first round interview, basically. It's just like the recruiter audits people and then signs them up for a phone screen. I don't think that I am a particularly difficult interviewer, and I failed virtually, I want to say like 90 to 95% of the people that I interviewed. And I get that I'm the first round interview, but the recruiter is supposed to be there finding viable candidates. And almost exclusively, the candidates were non-viable. And I don't know if it's because my standards are too high. I don't think so. But like, the amount of people, like, I'm a programmer, right? The amount of times that I would be like in an interview and this person's like, I don't know how to program. It's like, what? Or like, oh, I don't know how to do, you know, insert super basic concept here. And it's like, how did you get here? How did you even get here? I actually read an article recently about a person who, it was like, are tech recruiters more effective than a coin toss at evaluating resumes? And the answer was no. Like, we might actually be seeing a future where an actually decent use case for AI would be to screen tech resumes, because like tech recruiters just, they're not well versed in the actual technologies, and they don't know how to read a tech resume and tell bullshit from reality. And so by the time that these people get to an actual interview with somebody who knows what they're talking about, you've no idea. And as much as I don't like the idea of AI doing interview or doing resume review, one, that's already happening and has been happening for years. And two, the humans that are trying to do it are doing a disservice to us. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's my rant about that. I know that was slightly different, but all I have to say about that recruiter negging you is that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So, sorry that happened. Robin said, I had 2 virtual interviews and the interviewers just turned off their camera. What's the point? Just call me on the phone. I mean, yeah. But also, phones, doing interviews over phones actually sucks. Like, I would not do that. Or I have done that and it sucks comparatively. Okay. I'm going to head out and go get some food because I'm a hungry boy. And then I'm going to go to bed in several hours from now. But that's what's on my schedule. I hope you have an equally riveting evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This was a great stream. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I'm in a good mood right now. Y'all put me in a good mood right now. So let's do some shout outs about things. If you want some good tea, go to manyworldstavern.com. You can use that link right there, or dev10 at checkout to get 10% off. I just had their masala chai. It was super good. Can definitely recommend. Here are my socials. If you want to follow me on the online, you can do that. My Patreon, I just uploaded like 2 patrons only things back to back these past 2 days. Definitely go check that out if you are interested in seeing how I put together Stuff Keeps Happening, the actual process of aggregating articles and building the newsletter. I just put a behind the scenes video walking through the like bespoke workflow that I've built over the past couple of years of doing this now. So that's available on the Patreon. definitely join the Discord. Thank you, Crimson, for using the Discord thing. Definitely follow the VODs channel. Thank you for posting the VODs thing. And that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'm good. I think I'm settled on all that. I've got my rose. Thank you all so much for getting me this rose. I appreciate it very, very much. I'm gonna head out. Take care. Be well. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.